firm believer in, okay, I think that you people that are not satisfied with your Amiga computer, that you're always trying to upgrade it, you know, I believe that deep down inside, subconsciously, you don't like your Amiga computer. Yes, you heard me right. Because those of us that love the Amiga computer, we don't change her. We like her just the way she is. With all the little quirks and the little problems that come up with an Amiga computer, we love her just the way she is. We wouldn't have her any other way. We don't want to install all that modern crap in our beloved Amiga computers, because then it gets further and further away from being a retro computer. Okay? So if you want to install all that modern crap in your Amiga computer, why are you using an Amiga in the first place? Why not go back to your PC or your Macintosh, your Mac computer? Why even mess around with an Amiga computer if you don't like it the way it is? And that's true. Those of you that are constantly upgrading your Amiga, especially you Amiga 1200 fanatics, I can't believe the amount of money that you people spend on your Amiga 1200. Like paying, you know, $200 or whatever, or more, plus shipping, for one of those stupid little plastic cases, this Kickstarter project. I don't care what it's called. You know, 2 pieces of plastic is not worth $200 plus shipping. To any sane person like myself, I would never pay $200 plus shipping for 2 pieces of plastic. And that's what those cases are. But a lot of you people did. Why? I don't know why. It sure is stupid. Or paying this one guy over there, and I think he's in England, with this A1500 case, you know. By the time you buy everything you need to install an Amiga 500 or an Amiga 1200 motherboard into that case, you spent about $500 US. It's not worth it. It's actually better just to take a nice PC tower case and do some work. Don't be lazy, okay? Drill your own holes for your standoffs. Mount the motherboard in a nice PC tower case that the motherboard fits in, okay? I've done this many times, so I know it works. And you could put together a beautiful towered Amiga 500 or 1200 for a lot less than $500 that this guy is charging, you know, for those cases. Oh yeah, I just thought I'd get that off my chest. I mean, you people that mess around with your Amiga all the time with these stupid little GoTek drives and all this other stupid crap, subconsciously you don't like the Amiga computer. I'm a firm believer in that, because I use my Amigas just the way they are. Yeah, I'm installing this Buddha IDE in here with, you know, an IDE hard drive. But in general, I don't do that. I actually prefer using SCSI controllers and SCSI hard drives. They're a lot faster, they're a lot more efficient. And plus, I have my SCSI devices, you know, hard drives and CD-ROM drives and all that, zip drives, in tower cases, external tower cases. No drives, no SCSI drives are in any of my Amiga 2000 computers, because I plug in the SCSI tower in the rear 25-pin SCSI connector on the back of the computer. And it works beautifully that way, you know. So, yeah. And my Amiga 1200, the same thing. When I show you guys my Amiga 1200 setup and show you all the things that I do with it, you'll notice it's basically Spock. That's right. Yeah, I've got an old 30 board plugged in it. That's only because I'm using Workbench 3.9. Okay, that's right. But do I use WHDLoad? Hell no. I got the actual software on disk. I just put the disk in, loads it up beautifully. Well, I'm talking about games. Now, if it's productivity software, like I use a lot of productivity software for my Amiga 1200, that's on the hard drive. Boots right up, no problem, no fuss, no muss. I don't need to install, you know, all this fancy crap that you guys spend your money on. I can't believe the thousands of dollars that you stupid people have spent on your Amiga 1200 computer. I can't believe that. You people got to be insane. You really do. the amount of money you spend on your Amiga 1200 computer. And I don't need no VGA adapter because I've got a real Commodore monitor, CRT monitor hooked up to my Amiga 1200. It looks beautiful. No problems. Everything looks great on that screen. I don't need to have no fancy, VGA board that snaps out over one of the chips. Screw that. I never liked that ideal anyway. That's some stupid crap. Just more crap to get your money. That's right. That's all it is. More stupid crap to get your money. And those of you that spent all that money on your Amiga 1200, deep down inside, subconsciously, at the subconscious level, you don't like the Amiga computer. Why do you think you're not happy with it? You're never satisfied with it. You're always trying to change it. Because subconsciously, you don't like the Amiga. In fact, I'll go as far as saying you actually hate the Amiga computer. That's right. Now, I love the Amiga. And in all these future Amiga videos that I'm going to be posting on my YouTube channel, you'll see that. You don't see me spending unnecessary money and putting a bunch of crap in my Amiga computers. I like them just the way they are. That's right. And most of my Amiga computers, they're basically stock, including my Amiga 1200 computers and my Amiga 4000s and 3000s. They're basically stock. And they work beautifully. No problems. No need to spend any more money on them. They work great. Just take care of them. Take care of the drives. Keep them clean. Blow the dust out once a year or whatever. Use a head cleaning disc to clean the heads. Okay? Take care of your computer. Recap the power supply. Blow out the dust once a year. And these computers will last the rest of your life. You don't need to spend any money on them. You don't need to buy any more of that stupid crap. Like GoTek drives. Get the hell out of here. You don't need any of that stupid crap. That's right, crap. Okay? Well, now I'm getting off my soapbox. I just thought I'd get that out. Get that out there. Anyway.